If you're new to the gym and you're overwhelmed by machines, exercises, and what to even do when you walk in, this video is gonna be a step-by-step guide to help you gain that confidence and get started in the gym today. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. My name is David Esparza, AKA David Gains. So today I just wanted to give you guys a step-by-step guide on how I would go about getting started in the gym, because we all start somewhere and the gym is a scary place. So you might be a little confused, might be a little bit nervous when you get in there, but have no fear, David is here to save you. So let's get started. So exercises and what to even do when you walk in. This video is gonna be a step-by-step guide to help you gain that confidence and get started in the gym today. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. My name is David Esparza, AKA David Gains. So today I just wanted to give you guys a step-by-step guide on how I would go about getting started in the gym, because we all start somewhere and the gym is a scary place. So you might be a little confused, might be a little bit nervous when you get in there, but have no fear, David is here to save you. So let's get started. So fun fact, when I started my fitness journey, I was in my parents' basement, working out, doing like full body circuits. My dad also had a couple of weights like bench press and some dumbbells that he allowed me to use. So I was basically using them while they were not collecting dust. So that's where I started, pretty much in my parents' basement at the time. So pretty much after 9 years of fitness experience for myself and leading others into their fitness journey, here is what I would recommend as a beginner. So probably the most important thing that you're gonna need is gonna be that mindset. Actually believe that you can, transform your body. So what you're gonna do is get ready, feel confident for yourself, so you look good, you smell good, and you go in with a plan. That way you can feel confident and kind of know what you're doing. Also, another important thing that you have to keep in mind as well, don't compare yourself to others, because yes, you're gonna be starting and you're gonna probably look at somebody in the gym that's probably been doing that for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years, right? So you cannot compare your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 30, right? That's not how it works. The biggest thing for you is to get in there, build some confidence, and learn and grow. So there is a big mistake that I see a lot of beginners do, or people in general, when they do go to the gym. Your typical, let's go to the bench press, put out a plate, start benching, then go to 225 and start benching, right? What do? They do no warm up, right? That is a lead cause to injury. You're in the gym for the long run, not a short period of time. So you have to think about it as this is a marathon, not a sprint. This is gonna be part of your life for the long run. So in order for you to do that, you have to avoid injuries. How do you do that? You have to warm up every single time you go into the gym, no matter what, right? So if you are doing any upper body movements, the biggest injury that I see a lot is going to be anything in the shoulder, right? Your rotator cuffs, that's how your arms move. So basically what I do every single time is I will grab a resistant band and pretty much just do some over the heads, just get some blood flow. They're basically just like circles. They're gonna add some resistance. So it is gonna be working those, rotator cuffs as well. I'll also grab the band and do some like outward movements as well. And then it's kind of like a rear delt fly, but with the resistant band. So you basically just want to get some blood flow in the shoulders, so that way whenever you go into like any pressing movement, your shoulders are nice and warm. You don't want to put your shoulders in an awkward position, because then your rotator cuffs are going to tear. And then as far as back, I would just do any type of pull-ups. If you can't do pull-ups, just do the shoulder warm-up exercises. And then as far as legs goes, the biggest thing that I see a lot of people do as well is they don't warm up your hips, right? The first thing that gets activated while you're doing any leg movement is going to be your hip abductors, right? So you have to make sure that your hips are nice and warm, they're nice and loosened up. That way you can get into a deep, full range of motion for whatever leg movement you are doing. So typically what I would do is a hip abductor machine. Just do the outside and then do the inside. Basically high reps, low weight. You just want to get blood flow in there. You can also do some like hip stretches as well. You can basically just hold on to something, right, and just go into a squat movement. Go as low as you possibly can and just hold it there. That way you can, you know, get that full range of motion in and get that tightness out of the hips. That way when you go into your, you know, let's just say you're doing a squat, you can get into your full range of motion during that squat movement, right? So that is the protocol for the warm-up. And now you're gonna have to get some type of workout program, whether that's full body, lower body, or my personal favorite, the push-pull leg split. Been doing this workout split for 9 to 10 years. So this is what I've found most beneficial for me. I'll say this time and time again. I love this split. Helps me hit every single body part twice a week. Especially as a natural lifter, I can, you know, maximize my muscle growth. But as a beginner, I was doing full body circuits in my basement, like I said. So if you need a full body workout program, I'm gonna link one in the description. It's just a PDF for you to follow to get yourself into the gym and start hitting your workouts, you know, building some muscle, losing some fat, and basically just getting active for yourself. So the biggest thing in your workout split is going to be focusing on getting a contraction in the muscle. What do I mean by that? You want to know what muscle group you are actually working, right? When you are doing your sets and you're doing your reps, you really want to focus on, you know, getting a deep stretch in your muscle and also getting a full contraction, squeezing that muscle, right? So stretch and squeeze. That's the main thing that you want to focus on. You don't want to focus on weight. You don't want to focus on doing as much weight as possible, breaking PRs, nothing like that. We're not doing that right now. We're just getting into the gym as a beginner, how our body is supposed to activate those muscles for growth. What you really want to focus on is your breathing and, like I said, and getting that stretch and squeeze in every single rep of the muscle. It should almost feel like your, you know, skin is getting tight. That is what is called the pump, right? So that is basically what you want to focus on during your workouts and breaking a sweat. So the next thing is going to be outside of the gym. How are you recovering? You're gonna need to get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single day. So that is what you're gonna try to aim for, because the most muscle growth, believe it or not, is going to be while you are sleeping. You also need to have a good nutrition program and a good hydration as well. You gotta make sure that you're drinking your gallon of water, and also make sure that you're hitting your macros, your calorie intake for the day. So there is multiple ways to find out what calories you need to be intaking, how to calculate your macros as well. Just go on Google, type in calorie calculator. So I would just recommend 0.8 grams to 1 gram per pound of body weight for protein intake. Let's just say you weigh 200 pounds. I would take in at least 180 to 200 grams of protein to start building some muscle. And I would just keep your calories at a maintenance level, because that is basically what your body needs to maintain the body mass that you're at. We don't want to go into a, you know, caloric surplus or a caloric deficit whenever we are, you know, just starting out. Just not very optimal to do. There are a lot of mistakes that beginners do make, and number one is going to be ego lifting. Bro, nobody cares how much you're lifting, you know, swinging their weight around. Nobody cares. You're not the big guy in the gym that's ego lifting, grunting, you know, screaming, you know, going for PRs every single day. You know, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to transform our body, be in the best version of ourselves. Leave your ego outside of the gym. Nobody freaking cares. Focus on yourself and building the best physique possible. Also, like I said earlier in the video, another mistake that beginners do is, you know, they don't warm up properly. You know, they just go in there, you know, put weight on the bar, put weight on the machines, and they don't actually, you know, activate, warm up the muscles that they're going to work out. And that's how they cause injury, which leaves them out of the gym, which leaves their fitness goals destroyed. They also go in there, they have no plan. They just do random workouts every single day that they see on Instagram, that they see on TikTok, you know, that they see on Facebook, whatever the case may be. So that is why I said I'm going to leave a link down in the description for you guys to download a workout program for beginners. So go ahead, check that out. And also, they don't track their progress. So there's gonna be 2 apps that you're gonna need to download. One is going to be a workout tracker. The other one is going to be a calorie tracker. So the best one that I like to use for calories is going to be MyFitnessPal. You can get this on the App Store. Basically just type in the calories that you need to maintain your weight. It'll give you your fats, your carbs, your proteins, and then all you do is just basically just track your food, whatever you eat. You know, get a rough
So
if this video helped you out, go ahead and comment beginner in the comment section so I know that you made it to the end of the video. Like I said, don't forget to download that beginner workout program in the description, absolutely free for you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button for more videos like this, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.